Okay, let us begin the session. The five different types of agent programs, basically, although we are referring to it as type of intelligent agents, it is actually we're talking about how the implementation of agent function can be arrived at. So there could be five different ways that so far we have talked about. Number one is the table-driven agent, which is much more uh, word-to-word translation of mapping between percept sequence to its corresponding action, which is unrealizable because having that table built up initially before the agent actually starts performing is impossible or next to impossible, I can say. I can make it as much as prescribed uh, as possible, but then arriving at a table which is exact mapping of all the percept sequences which can be generated to action is impossible. We saw that earlier. So what we do is, instead of actually resorting to construction of the entire set of percept sequence, we resort to uh, simple reflex agent, which actually does a similar kind of thing, but instead of having to remember the entire percept sequence, it just remembers certain things called as condition action rule. So we actually model certain conditions, and on those basis of those conditions, what action should be taken up in CAR or condition action sequence. Still, like table driven agent, the CAR needs to be created first before the initiation of the agent, that is. So whenever the agent starts functioning beforehand, your CAR is hard coded into the agent's working architecture. Now the CAR will take care of on what scenario, what action the agent should deal with, or what action the agent should choose. So this particular part of the agent is now a kind of replacement to the table in table driven agent, although we are not maintaining percept sequences. What we are doing is, with the percept that is arriving to the agent is trying to understand what state the universe is in, and based on that world state or environment state, I should say, rather, because we are talking about agent and environment. Based on that environment state, we actually take the corresponding rule that hits that particular state of the environment, that matches that particular state of environment. So we first choose the rule, and based on the rule, the corresponding action is taken care of. That is simple reflexation for you, but it actually never thinks. So it must be very fast agent. Definitely it is a fast agent, but the problem with these agents is the percepts that are representing universal state, or the world state, or the environment state, however you may want to call it as, it may be not the accurate representation of the environment. It may be because the percepts are showing you only the partial attributes of the environment, using which I can build the environment state. And what will happen because of that partial observation due to certain percepts is that the representation is itself not the accurate representation. Hence, the actions are suboptimal compared to what the agent actually needs to do in order to be called as a rational being. Okay, so that is what simple reflex agent's short description is, and shortfall is. Okay, in short, the shortfall of simple reflex agent is not giving thought to the world state and how the world evolves over the course of interaction between agent and environment. Because every time we model an agent, we're talking about an interactive system which doesn't work in a one shot reflex, which actually works like a sequence of interaction between the agent and the environment. So environment से percepts आएंगे, you will do certain sort of processing on that, you will decide the action, current action that is, and that action is imparted on the environment to change the environment state. Now the change state will reflect through the new percepts that the agent receives from the environment. So that is a interactive communication going around, and we do not actually want an agent to survive just the one interaction that it has with the environment, but rather we want that agent to survive and be called as intelligent over the period of certain number of interaction with the environment. So that is how, or that is the reason why we need to ask, or the agent needs to ask the question, how the world is evolving. Now, whenever I ask a question like this, what I need to bear in mind is how the world was previously, how the world, what I actually did to change the world, and then what happened to the world. So these are the three answers to my question when I actually ask myself a question as an agent, how the world is evolving. I should first know how the world was previously. That means I need to remember the world state. I need to remember the world state that I saw previously. Then I need to know, or I need to understand or remember what was my previous action. Based on that, I actually predicted that world will get into a particular state, but it may or may not get into the state because I may be looking at a partial worldview or partial environment state. Okay, that means once I actually model the current state of the world, I would realize that this was the previous state, this is what my action was, and this is what the world got into as a state. Now, if this is what I had predicted with my action and the corresponding previous world state, it's good, well and good. If not, that means my modeling of the world state was wrong. Now the agent has a little bit of delta understanding more about its actions consequence on the environment, and thus it can better take the decision of choosing an appropriate action. So model-based agent or model-based reflex agent also has CAR defined. So the rules are fixed again, like the simple reflex agent, but I'm not acting just on the reflexes. Rather, along with the reflexes, I'm trying to model the evolution modeling how the world state is changing over not always do optimal working, and especially whenever what happened. Are you able to hear me properly? I got suddenly certain background click from the meeting.
Actually, one or two sentences were muted for a few moments.
Okay, just now, right? Maybe my network connection got off. I got that thing. So what I was trying to explain was that from table-driven agent, we went to simple reflex agent just because it was something which is implementable, and table-driven agent wasn't realizable. So feasibility was the criteria because of which we went to simple reflex agent. Instead of having the percept sequence in the table, we what we did was we actually encoded certain rules of governing or taking action. If the rule matches, the action is performed. Something like that we try to represent, and that is done through. Excuse me, people are still coming in. Okay, fine, no issues. So after simple reflex agent, we went to model-based reflex agent. The reason for that was simple reflex agent was taking instantaneous decision, and agent actually for many real-world problem is not working on an instantaneous solution. It's not trying to find out an instant action. Rather, it is working in a sequence of activities. Just like any game you play, it's not that what you do at a specific stage of the game, but how you play throughout the game, right? So how you play throughout the game will decide the fortune for you, whether you win the game or whether you lose the game. You may win one part of the game, but then for the rest of the part, you may lose it. So sometimes that is also acceptable for certain people, but not for in all the scenarios, right? So that is the difference between simple reflex and model-based reflex agent. So model-based reflex agent tries to get me the benefits that the remembrance of the percept sequence had. The remembrance of the percept sequence or remembering the percept sequence facilitated the agent to be rational because it knew what were the percepts that came till this point. It was in a better position to represent the world state, and it was in a better position to take an appropriate or most appropriate, I should say, decision in that instance. Hence the model based reflex agent would perform better because it is trying to somehow cook up or remember the world evolution. So world evolution is because of different percepts and corresponding actions. Okay, so how you remember or model the world evolution? We model the world's evolution based on three criteria. Number one is previous world state that we generally get from the percepts that we receive just in the previous time instance. Then we try to refer to the action we had performed before the current percepts are received. So depending on current percept, we model the current state of the world. Depending on the previous state that we had remembered, we can now think of what is the delta between previous and current state and what the action that I had just performed. So based on my action plus the previous state, I would have a prediction, or I would have a imagination that the world would turn into this state. It may turn into that state, and my things are going right away. I'm happy, and I can actually take my decision further to model to move the world into some more desirable state. Okay, and I can choose the appropriate rule and corresponding action. So the the lower part of taking decision which action to perform for the model based reflex agent is like reflex agent only. Based on the rule that fires out of the condition action rule template, we select the appropriate action. Only difference is that now when turning percept into the state, what we do is from percepts we build the state. Previous state is known, current previous action is known. Based on these three things, we try to answer the question